Hi, everybody. Welcome to Magic Universe. This is Message from Universe 5. It's a message Universe has for us right now, and also a timeless message that is added to the continually growing Pick a Message playlist. The links for the introduction and the playlist itself are in the description below. Anybody who's interested in a private reading or healing, you can get information for that at my website at magicuniverse.co. That's .co. Thank you. And here is message from Universe 5. Okay, so I'm seeing you guys vibrate at a purple. There's some white around the top of your head, around your crown chakra, and there's some black energy around your grounding, and that all shows up in the cards. What I'm seeing in the purple, the energy, I'm kind of getting the sense of you guys are ready, like there's a sense of readiness within you, like energetically, just a feeling of okay, let's go now. Let's move on. But with the white energy around the crown chakra, it feels like you're asking for direction. You're not sure which way to go. Like you're ready to go, you're ready for something to begin, or you're ready for something to move on to, but you're just not sure of where to go. Okay. All right, so let's look at the cards. So the cards that came out, oh my goodness, we're doing a message from Universe, and the Universe card actually shows up. Universe is with you. And in the first card, fellow travelers, support is all around you. For those of you who are feeling like you're on this journey alone, whatever it is that you're wanting to create, if you look at the second card, the Gardener, it's like you're creating this thing, or you're building this thing, and this is your precious little bulb, your precious little plant that you're working on. And sometimes the journey of whatever it is that you're working on, it might feel a little lonely. Like it might feel like you're doing this by yourself, you're building this thing by yourself, and Universe is telling you, the entire universe is with you on this. You have fellow travelers. You have a whole spiritual team with you that they're working with you on this. You are never alone. Even if you're maybe you're self-employed and you're a sole proprietor or something like that, right? You have a whole non-physical universe with you on this. That's where all the ideas came from, that the passion that inspired you to even start it in the first place. Like all of that came from somewhere, okay? This is a calling. And so they're just letting you know, hey, we're here with you. You're not doing this by yourself. And once you kind of like open yourself up to know that, oh, answers are all around me, like in the air, in the ethers, right? With my spirit team, you reach out. If you look on the second roll first card, reaching out to spirit, reach out to your spirit. Your spirit will answer you. Your spirit team will answer you in all these myriad of ways, okay? And so yeah, they just want to let you know that whatever it is you're asking for, whether it's actual physical support from like actual physical people out, on earth to help you with things, ask your spirit team. Your spirit team will organize different ways for you to meet these people that can help you along your journey, okay? And in terms of like ideas, in terms of like for those of you who may have hit a certain point where you're lacking motivation, like you're not sure how to move on, like I was seeing in that purple color, where you're ready, you're wanting to do something, but you're not sure which way to go. In the motivation card, it says motivation kindles the passion and energy needed in working towards your goals. For some of you, maybe you just need that extra knowing that okay, I am supported by my spiritual team, and that will be enough of a push to help move you along, to keep going on your dream, on whatever it is that you're wanting to create. The another message that comes through this card is that your spirit is saying, think about like make a list, you know, think about what it was in the first place that made you feel like you wanted to start this thing. Like, what was your initial idea behind it? What is it? What's behind it? What is your motivation or your inspiration behind this thing that you're wanting to create? And write out, like, why did you like it in the first place? Like, what was it about it that inspired so much passion in you that you wanted to start this thing? And once you go back to that kind of initial passion of yours, to kind of get that feeling in you again of, yeah, I wanted to do this because of this. I love this about it, and I love this about it, and I want it to be able to do this. And it's like that will help rekindle the energy within you and release any blocks that you might have in terms of moving forward, right? Because it'll kind of like re-inspire and renew your passion for, okay, now I remember why I wanted to do this, and yes, I still do want to do this, and that'll help you move forward. Okay. In the next card, positive movement forward, universe is letting you know, even if you're not seeing physical movement, like in terms of like in the physical realm, you're not seeing evidence of there being movement forward, there is movement forward. There's energetic movement forward. And they're actually saying projecting forward in the next couple of months. I'm seeing specifically like so maybe like 2 months. You're going to begin to see evidence, physical evidence of positive movement forward in the thing that you're creating. Okay. And it takes one, knowing that you're supported, like we were just talking about, that will help you kind of let go of any ideas of just kind of, you know, like when you feel like you're alone, there might be like a little bit of self-pity, or there might be a little bit of just that energy, like of thinking that you're alone. It slows your energy down, right? But once you, like, you know, through this reading, you realize, oh, I am supported, and then as you open up to it and you actually feel the energetic support, or actually your spirit team brings you physical people to support you, then once you realize that you're not alone, that in itself will help move your energy, and you'll see the positive movement forward. But also the other thing that I was seeing, that black energy that I was seeing in your grounding, it's talked about in the time to go card in the second row, and then also on the fourth card over, or on the fourth card in the second row, the death card. There's something that that you're needing to let go of in order to move forward. And Spirit is saying, the card in between, Inanna, desire, the way to do that is to focus on what it is that you're wanting to create, instead of focusing on the things that are holding you back from creating it. Okay. Or it actually might not be that obvious that this is something that's holding you where you are. It's kind of like pastime energy, or like just something that, in order to move forward, in order for the new cycle to begin, in order for the fresh energy to come in, you kind of have to step away from this thing. And what's interesting is that on the third row, the Lantern Fairy, a clear solution, the description in the book actually talks about that very specifically. So I'm going to show you that right here. So about the Lantern Fairy. This sweet fairy is showing you a way through a barrier you have reached in your life. This may be in any area of your life, but it does feel that you have come up against a very solid obstacle. This gentle fairy with her bright lantern can take you to a place in this wall that has already come down so you can move through this obstacle without force or fear. Your only requirement is to trust this fairy and then take down several bricks after you have moved through, so the wall between this world and the next, your love and your life, becomes slowly less and less solid. The wall is coming down. This is the fairy's role to help you move beyond the wall. And so the black stuff that I was seeing, that's, the metaphor, like the wall, right? Trust her, she will guide you. The lantern fairy speaks. Sometimes people say you should be cautious about where information is coming from, and that is indeed true. I am simply holding the lantern I carry and gently letting you see the likely outcome of the decisions you are making and offering a clear solution to the problem at hand. Something has come to an end, like the time to go on a death card, a true end, and you have, as they say, hit the wall. You could try digging under it or climbing over it, or you could try taking down the wall brick by brick. But if you follow me, I can show you a place where the wall has already come down and where you can move through this obstacle without pain. So in Abraham speak, this is your path of least resistance, right? Do not think this is cheating. There have been others who have come this way, and while you can tread the path the way you wish, I can help you make the breakthrough, find the passageway you are looking for. My guidance is safe, clear, and gentle. I am not here to send you in a false direction. Remember how we were talking about that white energy around your crown chakra, where it's like you're looking for direction and you're not sure where to go? So this is your clear solution. This is actually your spirit team who shows up in these other cards, the fellow travelers, universe, and reaching out to spirit. This is your spirit team giving you this message, that their guidance is safe, clear, and gentle, and they're not calling you in a false direction. I am here to clear the way and light the path. It is up to you whether you make it harder than it needs to be. I'll show you the way. Trust me. Divination message. A way through a life challenge will present itself. Stubborn thinking can be changed. Old patterns are being removed. So for some of you, that black energy or that wall, right, is old patterns of thinking, right? So old patterns are being removed little by little, but will need trust. Old shielding against certain energies needs to be replaced and reworked. So that, I feel like that's kind of like maybe protection, or like a protective stance against something, like a defense against something that maybe you felt guarded about something before, right? So they're saying it is no longer in line with what you wish for, and in fact may be proving to be a barrier, which is keeping you isolated instead of protected. Trust where the light leads you. Go where you can feel true love, kindness, and freedom. And that's like the desire card in Nana. Go where your desire is calling you to. Okay? Avoid all that comes from anger, hatred, judgment, blame, and ridicule. So leaving all of that stuff behind and following this lantern fairy, following your spirit team's guidance forward. Okay. Back to the second row, the last card, the fifth card, Ten of Pentacles. When this card came out, I thought this might be like the end of your spread, the end of your reading. And usually the Ten of Pentacles indicates completion, especially since it came out under universe, which universe in the traditional tarot also is the world card, right? Which is the last card in the major arcana. And that indicates completion also. But for some reason, when this Ten of Pentacles came out, I didn't get the sense that it was completion. It kind of felt like a goal, certainly, like a very good, happy ending, right? But it also, the energy that I was getting off of it kind of felt like it was airy-fairy, kind of like an idealistic goal, or like illusory in some way, because it's too good to be true. So some of you, that might be an energy that's in your space where it's like whatever it is you're wanting to create just seems too good to be true, or like it seems like it's so far away, the completion of this or the creation of this, that I'm not sure how to get there. And maybe that's why that white energy is around your crown chakra, making you feel like you're not sure where to go, because the goal is too far away or it's too big or something like that, right? And so that was kind of the energy that I was feeling from this Ten of Pentacles. And universe is saying that this goal is reachable, and it actually already exists in your vibrational reality. Okay. And to part of that the black energy that you're releasing, that wall that needs to come down, has to do with you letting go of the idea that this goal is not reachable, or that it's an, like an impossible dream, or maybe it's possible, but you're just not sure how to get there. Like, you have to let go of that not sure, and make this in your imagination, in your vision, a clearer thing that's like a gettable, achievable thing. Okay. And because of that energy, that it didn't feel complete, that's why the reading continued on a couple more cards. But so after the Lantern Fairy came out, the next card by the book, this one was really interesting, because I knew that there was a card that was going to come out from this deck, and I was shuffling that deck, and I picked the card, but two cards came out in my hand, but I didn't feel like, I was like, I'm not sure, and what happens usually if I'm not sure is if I put it back in the deck and it comes out again, then that's the right card, right? And so one of the cards that came out of the two was by the book, and then it was another card. And so I put both of them back into the deck, and I shuffled again, and then I picked it again, and by the book came out again. So this is significant. This card came out for you twice. So it really is this message. And it's universe, it's spirit telling you that in order to get to your Ten of Pentacles, in order to reach your goal, wherever you are now on your path, on your way there to your goal, just all you have to do is go by the book. All you have to do is follow step by step by step by step, follow your spirit's guidance, and you will get there. And just because you've taken maybe your path, right? Say your path is 10 steps, and you've taken 1, 2, 3 steps, and it's like, oh, my 10 is my 10th step is so far away. Maybe some of you are feeling that way, right? Like your Ten of Pentacles, like, I'm only at the third pentacle. Like, how am I gonna reach my 10 pentacles? It's so far away. But your spirit is saying, just keep going, step by step by step by step, like these elephants, right? And eventually you will get there. Okay. So yeah, stay on that path, stay focused. You have help around you, and there is, going back to the first row, there is positive movement forward. So just because you're not able to, like, physically see evidence of your goal ahead, you kind of have to trust. Like the Lantern Fairy was emphasizing a lot about trust, right? You have to trust that you're along your way, and that you're getting there, and that eventually you will get there. You just have to keep walking, keep going. Okay. And so the last card that came out for you, Faraway Places, get ready for new horizons. The new horizons come after you let go of that black energy, the time to go, and the death card, right? The death card indicates transformation, the end of a cycle, beginning of a new cycle, right? So you actually have 4 cards here that talk about ending a cycle. The time to go, death, Ten of Pentacles. Remember, I was talking about that also talks about completion, right? And then the Universe card, which is the World card, talks about completion. So there's like the end of something, and then here your last card that came out is the new cycle. Get ready for new horizons. There's a new thing coming. So letting go of the old and a new coming in, trusting that you are on your way to your ultimate goal, of the thing that you're creating, right? Just go step by step by step, and you will get there, and you have support. And then the last thing I want to do is actually read to you the back of the Reaching Out to Spirit card. This card is from the mediumship training deck, and you don't have to be training for mediumship in order to use the information on this card. But the back of this card says, Communication always benefits and enhances any relationship, and that includes the one with spirit. Many people believe that the only time to connect with spirit is when you want to link with those on the other side, and that's talking about mediumship. In fact, spirit, the divine source, is there for you anytime you wish. At different times throughout the day, try to stop for a few minutes and reach out with your mind to spirit. And I feel that this message coming out, along with the universe card coming out and the fellow travelers card coming out, that's talking about the support being all around you, your spirit team being all around you. This message saying, hey, reach out to us. We're here for you. We can have conversations with you. We can talk to you. I feel like that is so significant. Okay. So you can try to reach out with your mind to spirit. It could be simply to reach out and connect, to say a quick hello, or it could be a good time. Ooh, I'm getting the tingly. Actually, when the universe card came out, when I was getting all your cards for you, I felt tingly when the universe card came out. But here I'm getting tingly again, and I'm getting the message that your spirit team will also reach out to you now that you've heard this message, right? And you're aware that they're with you. They're going to send you signs and signals and synchronicities to let you know, to give you more evidence, physical evidence that, hey, we are here with you. This message is accurate. Okay. Quick hello, or it could be a good time to ask a more specific question. You might choose to ask a question about a situation that's happening in your life, a story you saw or heard on the news. They're also saying, if you want to get yourself, if you don't already have a tarot deck or oracle deck, you can also get yourself some cards, like find one that you feel connected to, where the imagery speak to you, and they can speak to you through those cards too. Okay. Something. Okay. A story you saw or heard on the news, or something that's happening elsewhere in the world. Equally, it could be a time that you simply seek guidance. Sometimes the response might come right away, or it might just take a little while. The answer can come in many different ways, such as a sign, a symbol, part of a dream, or even a synchronistic event. So what I was talking about earlier. Working with spirit is very much a partnership, and no matter what form of communication takes place, it's a vital part of the process. For some reason, when I'm reading the sentence, the word process, before I got to it, in my mind, I was seeing the word success. So those of you, we were talking about the Ten of Pentacles being like the goal, the reaching of the goal, the achievement. And I feel like that is a card of success. And so if you read this sentence, that working with spirit is very much a partnership. And no matter what form of communication takes place, it's a vital part of your success. I feel like that's a message. Okay. That you're working with your spirit team is part of your process to success. Okay. When you take the time to reach out to spirit, you're attuning yourself to a higher vibration or frequency similar to a radio signal, which is what I do when I'm doing these readings. I'm tuning into spirit and then relaying their messages through the reading. Every time you connect with spirit, the stronger the connection becomes. So reach out to your spirit team more. Try meditation if you are not already practicing that, because that will help you communicate with your spirit. Also, it quiets your mind so that you can receive messages from them. And so through this reading, through these cards, they're reaching out to you saying, hey, reach out to us. We're wanting to make a connection. We want you to know that we're here, and we're talking to you. Okay, so that's your message number 5. Wow, this is so exciting. Message number 5. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, go ahead and click on the thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe. All right, and I will see you next time. Bye.